Senior Show. We are making a part two of our help keep the children safe. I'm just kind of touched. I think one of my callers was trying to call in, and she can call in if she want to. Again, I think Mr. Washington was trying to call in, but I'm just so touched, and I am so um I'm just so I'm really shocked, really. It seems like Memphis, Tennessee is getting worse and worser. Now, the views of the Memphis Talk Radio, online radio, is the views of Herb Senior, the host of the Herb Senior Show, not YouTube or Spreaker. And I'm just, really just dumbfounded about it. If you want to call in, you can call me at 679-2745, 901-679-2745. And you can get your what you think is happening, had happened, or what do you think should be done to help protect our children. My phone lines are open at 901-679-2745 on the Memphis Talk Radio online, the home of the New Herb Senior Show. And folks, I'm just saying this, sir, because it must needs to be said. This is needed. My words are kind of tangled up because I'm just so shocked at the embarrassment of Memphis, Tennessee, and its crime and its violent crime. Just what are some of you people doing? Is life that bad? Is life, I'm speaking anonymously, okay? So don't y'all get me mixed up. I'm not talking about no particular individual. I'm just talking as the whole city. Let's show some productive. Give a call at 901-679-2745, and you can voice your opinion. What's going on in Memphis? Help keep our children safe. Help keep our children safe. Because that is our people. That is our future. That is our future, folks. We don't have, without our children, we're going to leave it one day. And I'm trying to call Miss Washington here. Maybe I can get her. I don't know. Maybe see. Maybe I can talk to Miss Washington.
Hey, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on the other line. Take care of some business.
Okay, she's on the line. Take care of some business. Okay, and she's gonna call me back. Thank you. Concerning what's going on in this city. What's going on? I'm thinking I'm listening to me a song or something before she gets back. Cause these people have really just shot off, and I'm really just, I don't know, folks. I'm listening to this song here. Let's see, can I play it while she's gonna call me back? Yeah, man. I don't know if I can get this thing here to go. Do you need a new air conditioning unit for your business or residence? Then call Mr. Alan Smith at area code 901-743-7200. He's the proud owner of the American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee. Remember, call Alan Smith at 901-743-7200 or speak to Larry Toller or Michael Hollowell of the American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee.
know you like what you see. This is where you want to be. It's alright to have ambitions, but you can't handle this position. Let me put this on your mind so you won't keep wasting your time. My car, my clothes, my rent, don't get paid with good intent. What you say you're gonna do won't get the job done. If it's more than you can handle, you ain't getting none. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. You need to run along and play. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. And you'll only be in the way. You got a real smooth conversation, but you don't meet my qualifications. I know you wanna get in my way, but it takes a big boy to handle this girl. You're looking good, I can't deny, but you can't get me and tell you why. My nails, my hair, my feet are just a part of my weekly upkeep. What you used to dealing with, you might can't handle that fine. But I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, this is not that kind. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. You need to run along and play. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. You'll only be in the way. Well, let me run a little something by you. You're biting off more than you can chew. You need to find something more your speed, 'cause you ain't even in my league. Well, I don't mean to put you down, but I'm not just fooling around. Boy, you just can't handle all this good love. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Just run along and play. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. You only be in my way. This is big boy stuff. Yeah. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. You need to run along and play. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. You're only being in my way. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff. Woo. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. Run along and play. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. Yeah. This is big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. This is big boy stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about how it is such a evil thing for these people are doing to their children, or what this woman, I said, done to her children. I went from Miss Washington. She's supposed to be calling me back. This is breaking news in the state of Memphis, Tennessee update. How a Memphis woman destroyed 4 of her children, and it's very sad. This is help keep the children safe. And I'm warning people, if you know of any disturbance of anybody of any kind, not only children, just period, any violence, report them to the authorities, call 911, and they will help solve that problem. Don't wait till somebody get killed. Okay? Don't wait till a woman is battered, okay? Or a man is shot. Don't wait, for those particular things to happen, because when you wait, when you do that, then you are not acting prompt. Minutes counts. Now, I'm sure that people did not know. I'm sure that the people, maybe the people in this city, some of the people, some of her relatives knew that she was, maybe mental, or I don't know what her case is. I'm not a doctor in mental case, but obviously something was wrong with the woman. I mean, somebody needs to address this situation, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for a woman to take her children alive. We must keep the children safe. I've as I said earlier, I've created this radio station, and just doing some positive in Memphis. I love radio. I enjoy radio. I really wanted my own radio station, traditional radio station, but the FCC said, well, Mr. George, we don't have any openings available, but you are able and you are welcome to put your own internet radio station together. And I've been doing it for some years now, off and on with different tests and trial, but it always was with me, my talk radio station, the home of the New Herb Senior Show. Let's get back to these people here, folks. And it just my mind, I can't bring those kids back. I wish I could if I had the power. I'm not God. But I just wish that had not happened. Now, there's such thing as preventing things like this that can happen to your children, or to happen to a man, or happen to a woman that's in a domestic relationship. Too many people in Memphis this year have died. There was a guy, he killed his girlfriend at Kroger. I think the year before, last year, one guy threw his wife off the bridge. How many more senseless killings will we have? How many more senseless, violent crimes in Memphis? Why can't some of you people... Now, I'm not saying there's not no good people in Memphis. There are some good people in Memphis. But take precaution. This is a warning. This is a warning sign from people. Take precaution of your children. Take precaution of your loved ones. If you're arguing all the time in a relationship, that's a sign. Now, I know that all relationships have problems. All of them have disagreements. But not to the point of hurting one another. If you can't get along, separate. Go your separate ways. If you think you know a woman that is mental or going to do something to her kids, report them to the authorities in your city. And especially here in Memphis, Tennessee, well, everywhere really. Every time I cut my Facebook page on, it's always something. This done happen. Orlando done happen. Overseas, something has happened. The people need God. This, especially Memphis, Tennessee. I'm not saying I'm a perfect guy. I get upset sometimes. Yes, I do. I know I do get upset sometimes. Hey, I'm human. But have you guys ever pray for Memphis? Memphis, Tennessee needs prayer. Why don't some of you churches start praying for Memphis? Instead of getting your tithes and offering, that's okay, but pray for the city. The city is crying out for help. There's some woman somewhere right now is abusing her children. Somewhere. Somewhere. There's some man somewhere in Memphis is abusing his wife, his girlfriend. Some woman's abusing her boyfriend, her children. Somewhere. Okay, well, you said, well, Herb Senior, we can't take care of everybody, but you can pray to the one that knows and sees everything, and that's Christ. If you say you're a Christian, and majority of people in Memphis are Christian, pray. Learn to pray. We got people on drugs. We got people without jobs. We got homeless people. People need help, people. Can't you understand that? And everybody you see that's begging is not on drugs. Have you ever learned to pray? I mean, you know, you may not be perfect, and I'm not perfect. Have you ever learned to pray? That's the last thing people want to do. But they want to take their children out. They want to harm their wife, harm their boyfriend, harm their girlfriend. When was the last time you seen anybody on Facebook on Action News 5 say they prayed for somebody? You're not going to hear it. Churches, when are you guys are going to start doing the thing? Okay, you said okay, Mr. Evangelist. You said you're an evangelist, right? Okay, Mr. Evangelist. You said you're a pastor, right? Okay, why don't you pray for the people that they may be delivered? That's what Jesus did. Jesus prayed for the people. They were delivered. What happened to the power? And Memphis is called the city of churches. But you're not using your power to pray to God to fix these folks from killing their kids. They're mental. They're disturbed. Then when you say, oh my God, she killed her kids. Well, you should have been praying. And you people say in churches that prayer changes things. I know prayer does change things. And I'm not no perfect man. But you know, some of you guys don't want to pray. That's why some people never go to church. That's the reason why some people never go to church, because people are not praying and showing an example. This tragic catastrophe happened to these children. They would never ever come back in this world as a human being. Because somebody didn't petition the Heavenly Father to prevent this tragedy. Now it's all on the news, it's all on Facebook, it's all on Twitter, everywhere, all on Instagram. Oh my God! Folks, if you don't do something, this city gonna get worser and worser. And you ain't seen nothing yet. I believe in my heart. Now I'm a law-abiding citizen. I try to obey the laws of the land. But from my perspective, some of these people in Memphis, it's getting worse and worse. Unless you people start petitioning God to come down to answer some prayers from heaven, Memphis is hopeless. It's hopeless. I said, where Herb, why don't you pray? I'm going to pray, but I want you all to pray too. That God keep our children safe. That God keep these domestic violence and folks from shooting folks on the street. Keep these people safe. You know, I don't know. You know. Sometimes I say to myself, I always say to myself, I should leave Memphis. But a friend of mine said, why are you going to leave Memphis? Everywhere you go, you're going to run into trouble. So what is the solution, people? What is the solution to all this crime and crazy talk and things people are doing to folks and babies? What is the solution? Prayer. Somebody might say, well, Herb Senior, I don't go to church. I don't believe in God. Well, that's your prerogative. But those that believe in God, believe in Christ, we need some help down here, folks. We need some help down here, especially in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. The police can't handle everything. 911 can't handle everything. Then once a tragedy happens, there we are. Beale Street seems like a hellhole. Oh my God! What? Folks, we must keep our children safe. This is what we're saying. How can we do that? Pray. After you pray, watch. If you see anything in the store, I went to the store the other day. It's this girl cursing this girl out. I told the guy, I must get a BC and go home. I said, what's wrong with Memphis? Is Memphis demonic? Is this a demon? Is it devils out here? And these people? Some of these people, not everybody. Now we got some good people in Memphis. I'm not talking about everybody, so don't get me all in the mix, or folks, don't get Herb Senior mixed up, calling everybody a demon. No, but some people in Memphis, they're possessed. And like the Apostle Paul said, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual weakness in high places. It's a spirit, folks. That means the police can't do anything with it because it's a spiritual warfare. Christ never told nobody to kill nobody. Christ said, suffer the children come unto me. The disciples want to push him away. He told the Pharisees and Sadducees, he said, this did not Abraham, but you seek to kill me. But Jesus said, the thief come not but to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what he's doing in Memphis, Tennessee, to some of the people and children. That's why when you cut your radio on, and listen to these talk radio stations, somebody that shot somebody, killed their children, killed their mother, because it's a spirit. And when they lock that flesh up, that spirit goes somewhere else. Why don't some of you churches put some anointing oil? Oh, I'm about to say something here. You're probably going to make a lot of people mad, but that's okay. Why don't you put some oil down? Holy oil. Pray, walk the street, anoint, fast, and pray, petition God. Because Memphis needs help. Now, if you don't believe that type of thing, the Bible verifies that. What is that? Well, I'm saying you trying to stop the crime. I can't stop the crime. But you can pray that the Heavenly Father may intervene. And I'm not going all say, oh, I'm more holy than thou, or a holy roller. No, I'm not. I'm telling you that Memphis needs some help around here. Or bring the National Guard or the Army up in Memphis, Tennessee to stop all this crime and people acting a fool. Whew, they're going to get me to preaching up in here. And I'm not getting all religious and all this, and all this stuff, y'all. I'm just stating a fact and stating that it's dangerous in Memphis, Tennessee, and we must do something to help stop this crime, or they're going to bring the Army or the National Guard up in here. Okay? Whew. The views and expressions that are expressed on the Herb Senior Show are not the views of YouTube, Spreaker, but it's my constitutional right, and I'm not speaking about no particular individual. I'm speaking anonymously, so don't you people get me all mixed up in the mix. Said I'm talking about one individual. I'm not. I'm stating the facts of how I see Memphis. Okay? This is the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting worldwide out of the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee. If you need an air conditioner for your home or your business, then call Larry Tolley at 901-743-7200. Let's speak to Alan Smith, Chris Smith, Michael Hollowell, or Larry Toller. They're AmericanFishRation.com. They do residence and Business. They've been in business for more than 50 years. Call them, and they will fix you up. Okay, see, I got a caller here. Hello, how you doing, Miss Washington?
I'm good. I listened to your show online about the killing of the children, domestic violence and stuff. It was a really good show.
Yeah, I'm doing a part 2 now. So what you got to say about that, Miss Washington?
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know I was on the air. I listened to, like part 1. My comment to you is exactly just what you were saying. When you know that children are being abused, for God's sake, please say something. And it is very heart-wrenching when you read about something or even hear about it after the fact. And then you learn that people had pre-knowledge that these children were being abused.
Right.
It's sad. It could have been, a lot of these parents are under. So I have not followed the story yet. I'll let you know first of all.
Okay.
I haven't followed the story other than the headlines. A mother stabbing 4 children. It's sad because they're children and this is an adult. But a lot of times these people be on drugs or they're mentally unstable. They're stressed out, and some kids, bad kids. Just yesterday, over where our building is, there was a family that brought in like 6 babies.
Wow.
There were 3 adults, 6 babies, and these babies, there was 1 in the arm. I think the young lady said the baby was 8 months.
Uh-huh.
And then there was like a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and I mean, all the entire visit, all you could hear was just screaming, be quiet, shut up, be this, be that, be that. And just consistent, crying, just crying and whining. And the mother was just about to pull her hair. Where I even went over and said, hey, would you like me to take one of the babies while you eat? got my daughter to fix some sippy cups for them and give them some fruit punch to quiet them down, non-carbonated fruit punch to quiet them down while they were waiting on their food. And so I told her she's going to have a big family when they grow up, which is a blessing. But children are going to be children. And a lot of times it's overwhelming for the parents. And again, I have not really followed the headlines as to what made this mother do what she did. But however, I see certain situations where these parents have a lot of children and it can be overwhelming, not to say that's what happened in this situation that we're speaking on that happened yesterday or whenever. But if you are a single parent and you know of a mother that has a lot of children, try to step in and help. Give them a day off. Go get the kids and babysit. I even offered my phone number and said, when you need a break, give me a call. Because I love children. So I was willing to just take them from her for a weekend. And because, you never know when they'll snap and the same situation could happen.
Well, yes. Do you think that could have been prevented? Because I'm sure some of the family members knew of her condition. You think that could have been prevented?
Now, again, I saw the headlines, and you know how busy I am. I'm extremely busy, but I'll be settling down to where I can get involved in a lot of things where I can speak on them accordingly. I don't know all the details. Can you maybe enlighten me on what you assume or what they're saying happened? And that way I can speak appropriately on it. I'm pretty sure that whatever condition this person was in, it didn't just start.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because a lot of things I think can be prevented if people will report it, but they wait till, oh my God, somebody got killed. Well, if you would have reported it, maybe they could have saved those kids. You understand?
That is so very true. So very true. And they can hide it for so long, but at some point or another, when they're visiting a relative or a friend, they see that. And then you have to also keep in mind, I don't know the status of the person, the environment, was it low income, middle class, because I have not had a chance to follow that story because I'm so very, very busy right now. But are the other family members in the same situation as that person themselves? I mean, are those people that really don't care or they're not interested because they're just so in tune with other things? But I guarantee you, a lot of people are aware that parents are beating on their children, but they never think that they're going to stab them. And that's what you're going to say, well, you know, I knew that she was whooping on them or hitting on them, but I never knew she would do this. The other situation is just as worse as this situation.
That's right.
On them and hit on them. And I mean, people feel that just because the children are alive, that it's okay to just hit them and beat them. That's just as worse as stabbing on them and causing their death, you know.
That's right.
But the mentality of a lot of people, they don't see it like that. So they don't say anything, you know. They just don't get involved. And I tell you, I got a lady, she does not come back around me right now. She made a statement that she used to work for Human Services. And I heard this statement like from a distance. But when the children are with her, I have never seen somebody just hit on their children so much.
Wow.
Quit. Stop. Get over there. Calling them names. Okay. Wow. To where I stepped in, and I was hearing it from a distance, as I said. And I stepped in and I said, I said, you know, I became a foster parent in 95. Just like that. She stopped.
Uh-huh.
She stopped.
Yes.
She stopped. And I threw that out there so that she would know that you never know who's around you.
That's right.
Watching what you're doing. You know, watching what you're doing. And so I threw that out there to her. Hey, you know, I became a foster parent in 95 because I see you abusing these kids. So I have not seen this lady. And I'm sure I will eventually, but I didn't like what I was seeing. There is a way that you get involved with people like that.
That's right.
You know, and you don't cause a disturbance on top of disturbance, you know?
Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah, but it'll let her know that wherever she is, you never know who worked where or who's licensed or whatever that's watching you, you know.
Well, I just hope that I hope it doesn't happen again. You know, I was telling people on the broadcast, if you know in domestic violence, you know, of children or just in a relationship, report it. Don't just wait till this happen to be out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the whole world know about it. Oh my God, she killed him and all this here. You know, I believe if people, like you say, it's a way to get involved, and you don't have to give your name. It can be anonymously. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, and I have not done my statistics as a whole myself, but according to hearsay, Memphis has a rate of the second highest crime. However, shooting, killing, but we don't have this kind where the children are, you know, getting stabbed to death. Now, we see this in a lot of other states where mother drowned children or mother shot sons, mother killed daughters. Memphis does not have a lot of that. But it happens in a lot of other states, you know. But, you know, we recently have lost 4 children to a mother that could have been prevented.
Yeah, yeah, and I think from where I see it, seems like it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's not the area because that same lady could have left Memphis and moved to New York.
Yeah.
it still would have happened. So you cannot say it's the city. It's just individuals where they land.
Yeah.
A lot of times people are passing through and commit crimes here. Did you hear where the lady got mugged in Memphis, or the man shot the baby in a drive-by? He may have been from Chicago passing through Memphis. It just happened in Memphis. And so that's why I don't really look at that, because every crime that happens in your area, technically, sometimes the majority is not from your area. A lot of it is, not the majority, but a percentage of it doesn't necessarily mean it's directly from your city, because there are indirect crimes that happen within your city as well.
Yeah.
But it's sad. All of it is sad. No matter where an individual is, it's just sad to hear, these things.
Yeah. Well, I when I said Memphis, what I'm trying to, I should clarify myself, because it's the individuals that be here commit these crimes.
That is absolutely correct. I think, in fact, I was really busy the other day, and someone mentioned to me about the gentleman that was in Mississippi. I believe they said he was from Chicago, and he was trying to get a driver's license, and he had a warrant or something, and that they killed him. Okay,
Wow.
Look at this. It may have happened in Mississippi, but remember, they say he was from Chicago. So statistically, we don't want to say Mississippi, a man got murdered there by the police because he was a criminal in Mississippi. He was not. He didn't originate there. He was from Chicago, I believe. Like I said, and so it's just the individual and where they land.
Yeah, and when they said Memphis is a number 2 crime, they basically they saying it's the individuals that does it, because a building of itself doesn't do that. It's just people. But anyway, I appreciate you, Miss Washington, for talking on Talk Show, and we're gonna, the Lord's will said, we're gonna get together and keep you on, okay?
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. God bless you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And that's Miss Washington. One thing she clarified, which we all know is common sense, that it's not so much the area, it's the individual. Because a building didn't kill those children. An individual, their mother did. So, folks, I just want to just say, well, Memphis as a whole, we need to get together. We need to pray. We need God to come in and bless us and keep our children safe. This is Herb Senior, the host of the new Herb Senior Show on Memphis Talk Radio online. We're broadcasting worldwide. You can email me at WLFCORG@gmail.com. Worldwide broadcast.